In this video, I'm going to share with you the absolute best way to make an extra 5 to 10K per month online while either working a 9 to 5 job or in college. And this is coming from somebody who was attending college classes for 4 to 5 hours a day and was working a part-time job doing retail, making $8 an hour. With my spare time, I was able to figure out how to make money online. So this gives you absolutely no excuse. And this is the absolute best way to do things. And this is also coming from somebody who has jumped from business model to business model, tried drop shipping, tried affiliate marketing, tried all the flashy shit, and finally got something to work. So I'm going to share with you what that is in this video. So this video is perfect for you if you're a young man and you're either in college or a 9 to 5 job and you're looking to level up in life, or you're interested in making 5 to 10K per month online, but you aren't clear on exactly how to get there. You're committed to working hard toward achieving your goals and you're willing to do what it takes. And you're capable of watching non-edited, straight to the point, value-driven content. If that's you, this video is perfect for you. And here's what I'm going to promise you in this video. I'm going to give you actual clarity, the clarity that you finally deserve on the best possible roadmap for beginners to follow so that you can actually make money online. And I'm also going to give you an in-depth overview of the current business models and how to take advantage of them to ensure that you'll be successful now and into the future. So not just finding one business model that gets you to 10K per month, but then it dies off after a couple months. And then I'm also going to give you a simple and proven step-by-step strategy that you can use to start to make money in the next 30 days. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. We're going to cover these 4 topics and we're going to dive in. Phase 1 here is setting realistic expectations and taking personal accountability. And this section of the video might not be what you want to hear, but it is what you need to hear. So sorry if I offend you in advance. But the reason most people never find success that they initially thought was possible is because they have unrealistic expectations. And it's mainly due to all the dork online gurus out there that tell you you can make 10K per month in the first 30 days of running this one simple business model. This is what gurus tell you. It'll be easy. It'll be super simple. You can do it fast. Here's the reality. This will be hard. This will be complicated. This will take longer than you think, but it is doable, okay? And this is the beginner's loop that most people fall into. They get super motivated and then they start doing research. And then as they're doing research, they get overwhelmed about the business model and then they go back to doing more research. And then eventually they get stuck up in their life and they get sick of their boss again. And then they get some extra motivation and then it goes into more research. And then they start doing research and then they get overwhelmed again. And this cycle just repeats. Or some people even stop in the path here and take action and start a business model, join a program, whatever it is, but they remain stuck and they jump from business model to business model without carrying it out. And so the action item here is to simply just commit a set amount of time, especially if you're working a 9 to 5 job or you're in college right now. Literally just set a time on your calendar or a time in your schedule every single day to where you will learn and research. And then pick a day when you'll finally stick to something. So just tell yourself, okay, I'm gonna do research on how to make money online for the next week. And then after that week, I'm gonna just try some shit. Just make like a commitment to yourself and then finally stick to something. Otherwise, you'll just get stuck in this loop and months will go by. For me, I was stuck in this loop for over 6 months. You have to break the loop eventually. Phase 2 is the high-level beginner's roadmap. And so as a beginner, myself included when I was first getting started, you are being bombarded by absolute trash in the marketplace. There's highly edited, false promising, dopamine-style content. They create content just to sell more courses and to get views and traction on social media. This video that you're watching probably doesn't have that many views, and it's because this is a boring type of video that most people are not willing to watch. But you're bombarded by dopamine style content trying to convince you that they have the best business model, like bullshit like this, where the guy's like laying back in his chair. Here's how I made $100 a day the lazy way. Like, dude, don't fall for this bullshit, please, guys. This is all garbage, and none of this shit actually works. And even if it does, it's nowhere near like it seems. Like, read this title. Earn $900 just by listening to music. That's bullshit. But so for me, like when I was first looking into ways to make money online, I was bombarded by this content and I was stuck in this beginner's loop. But something eventually clicked for me after watching these videos for a week, and it was basically a pretty dark realization. After watching all of these videos, ironically enough, every single person making these videos, they all actually run the same business model. So they're going to tell you to go listen to music, or to go do Amazon FBA, or to go do dropshipping, or to go do affiliate marketing, or whatever the fuck they're talking about. But in most cases, they're not telling you what they actually do behind the scenes. But these people all actually run the same exact business. The best business model out there is to build an audience on social media based around your expertise, and then offer help with some sort of digital product, being a course, coaching program, or service. It's what I'm doing. It's what all of these people are doing. This is the reality. The only problem is that for most beginners, you don't have an expertise. And I didn't when I first got started too. I did not have an expertise. I now do. I know how to make money online because I went through that myself. But when I was a beginner, I didn't. And so then the most logical step that you need to go through in the solution, as a beginner, your only priority should be to acquire high value skills so that you can start building some sort of expertise as fast as possible. Not looking for a shortcut, not looking for a get rich quick scheme, not looking for the best business model in 2025, or honestly anything with the words like fast and easy attached to it. Like if you're scrolling on YouTube trying to find how to make money online and you see how to make money fast, how to make money easy, run. They're trying to take your money. These people profit off of telling you that making money is fast and easy, when in reality, it is not. This is the roadmap. You learn a high value skill. You use that skill in a business and you make decent money, 5 to 10K per month. Then you help the online business and build even more skills. You start skill stacking is what we call it inside of our program. And then you start your own business. And this right here is where you make the big bucks. Here, you make 5 to 10K per month. Here, you make 100K per month. But it starts with this. And most people, they breeze through these and they try to start their own business. They try to start an SMMA. They try to start a drop shipping. But they don't have these skills dialed in. And as a byproduct of that, it falls on its face. This is why 80% of businesses fail. The key is to not start a business yourself at the beginning when you have no idea what the fuck you're doing, you have no skills, and you have no clear roadmap on how everything will work out. You do not start a business unless you want to go broke. Phase 3. So now understanding this principle that we have to build skills, how can we start a quote unquote business model or a way to make money online to where we can focus on building skills? That's the real question you should be asking yourself at this point. And right now, the online education and the info product space is booming. It's going massive, especially with people like Alex Hormozi releasing School and things like that. And if you do a quick Google search, the online education market, and I'll tell you why this is important in a second, but the online education market, the revenue of it is projected to reach 87 billion like this year. And it's expected to hit 144 billion, so effectively doubling by 2029, 5 years. And the best part is that the online education industry, since this is also new, and since all these people are running courses and coaching programs, it's all like new stuff and it's new concepts that most people don't even fully understand. These people are in desperate need of help. Most online education businesses do an absolutely terrible job converting attention into sales calls, which is what we call appointment setting. And on top of that as well, they also do a terrible job converting appointments into money, which is what we call closing. Most of these businesses do an absolutely abominable job of doing this. And so the best thing that you can do is you can go in and work with one of these kind of businesses, help them with this, and I'll show you what to do in a second. You help them with either one of these two things. You build your skill, you make 5 to 10K per month, but also most important of all, when you're working with this business, you see the inside of how they run their business so that you can eventually run one of your own. Again, phase 4 is starting your own business. And when you work with a business, you can see how they run their shit as a small business, and you can eventually model that to your own. So people, in the online education space, they get a ton of attention, they get followers, leads, comments, etc. And they do a bad job here, turning them into sales appointments where they need an appointment setter. And then people who do get a good amount of sales appointments, maybe they are doing decent at that. Most of them do a bad job converting those sales appointments into money and closed deals. And so this is where a closer comes into play. And so this is the long-term vision. It's this simple, guys. Your objective is to acquire and learn the skill of sales. You go in and you work with an info product business doing info product sales so that you can make money now, and then you can translate those skills into starting your own business in the future. This is exactly what I did to go from $0 to $50,000 a month in under 3 years. Which, if you would have told me 3 years ago that I'd be making $50K per month, I would have literally called you crazy. Now let's talk about an example. Enough about me. So, Brandon Carter here, 1 million followers. You can imagine when somebody has 1 million followers, when they post shit on Instagram, it gets a ton of comments and a ton of engagement. Well, this guy, what he does is he offers coaching. If you click on this link, which I can't really do that right now because this is a picture, but if you click on this link, it brings you to a page where you can basically buy his program. He helps fitness trainers grow their business and make money online. What does this have to do with anything? Well, this guy gets a crap ton of engagement on his account. He gets people commenting on his videos. I want to work with you. I'm interested in your product. I'm interested in getting help. He also gets people that message him, and he doesn't have time to sit on his phone all day and respond to these people. And so he has what we call an appointment setter who takes all of this attention and converts them into sales meetings where either he will take those sales meetings or a closer will. Iman Ghazi, another great example. Post shit on Instagram, gets thousands of likes, people commenting, people wanting help, etc. As an appointment setter, basically your main responsibility is to just respond to DMs. And you go in and work with some people like this, maybe slightly smaller accounts, but you get the point. And you basically convince the people that are commenting on their stuff simply to just book a call. You're not even selling the program for you. It's so easy. You literally just get people to book a call. I had a high school level of knowledge around communication. I was extremely introverted when I got started with this, and I was able to figure it out. And I have kids that are 17, 18 years old, making $400 in a day doing this shit. For me, this seemed like the only thing that a beginner really could learn quickly, but also had the long-term potential while not requiring a ton of startup cost, right? So while doing this, you're building skills. You're building the skill of communication, and you can kind of ascend up the ladder, right? So if you're a complete beginner watching this video, you can start off as an appointment setter first. It's a little easier to do. You're literally just typing messages on your phone. It's so easy. You can make 3 to 5K per month doing this. Decent side income. When you're ready to level up even further and you want to make even more money and you're ready to put yourself out of your comfort zone and grow even more skills, then you can do remote closing, which now you're jumping on the call and actually selling the program. So it takes more skill. It's a little harder, but you usually get compensated more for it. So you kind of have a roadmap that you can follow to climb the ladder and finally break into making money online. Also, appointment setters get paid on commission. Now, if you're watching this video working a 9-to-5 job, which is kind of the title, or maybe you're in college and you're working towards getting a job, this might scare you a little bit, but commission basically is the hidden secret to making money that you have no clue about. Because if you want to make a lot of money and not work a lot of time, you have to get paid on commission. It's the only way. I don't want to work 80 hours a week to make 200K or 300K a year. I assume you don't as well. Well, then what is the answer? You have to become so fucking good that you get paid based on your performance. With commission pay, you get paid a lot of money if you're good, and you get paid poorly if you're bad. This is what you want. Because if you're bad, then your objective is to just improve your skill, and then you make more money. If you're really good, awesome. You get paid better than a full-time job. This requires you to get good and build skills. And this is what you need anyways to get rich. Because if you aren't good, you won't get paid. Appointment setters usually make around 3 to 8K depending on the offer, and this is why we have a range. Because some people are good, some people aren't. This depends on your offer, your skills, and a couple other variables. And anyone who can speak moderately well and wants to grow skill sets, like literally has the vision that I'm talking about in this video, you start off at the lower end of this range if you're not that good, and then you work your way up and you get better. This is what you do. For me, it was almost exactly like this. I don't think I ever made 8K as an appointment setter, but I made 3K my first month. I wasn't the best appointment setter in the world, but I got better. Month 2, 4K. Month 3, 5.5K. Month 4, I transitioned into doing appointment setting and closing. I did both of these at the same time, basically working 2 full-time jobs after I dropped out of college. Now I was making like 15K per month. After doing this, I literally have this here. I didn't even know this. After doing this for 6 to 8 months, building, refining my skills, I was able to hit my first 10K per month online. I dropped out of college, went all in, and the rest is history. And I finally broke into making money online. I proved to my parents that this shit is real. I proved to myself that I could do anything that I wanted. And this skill is the most in-demand skill in the world because I could work wherever I wanted. I could set my own hours, and it had the long-term potential to keep growing over time. Like, my income keeps going up every single month for a reason, because I keep building skills and getting better. And more importantly, it's something so simple that a beginner can actually do it and succeed with it. All these complex business models like dropshipping, SMMA, they can work. You can make money with them. It's possible, but they require different moving pieces. And as a beginner, it's harder to make them work. Now, one thing I want to make very important or abundantly clear. When I talk about sales, like you might hear the word sales and you're like, oh shit, does that mean I have to like convince people to buy shit that they don't want to and deal with people's objections all day and stuff like that? This is where the info product industry is a little bit different from most of the stuff that you probably think about sales. Because when I talk about sales, I'm not talking about the type that you're selling cheap and shitty products and you're shoving them down people's throats and forcing them to buy on the call. Like, this is not like the Wolf of Wall Street sales. The kind of selling that we do in info product sales is helping, where you have people who are interested in solving a problem or solving something that's causing them pain in their life. And you sell them an amazing solution that actually works and actually gets people results and is worth it for the price. They buy it and they thank you for selling it to them because now they can fix their pain. The kind of selling where you can make big commissions. You can make $500 in one sale because you're selling something that's $5,000 and it solves a lot of pain. And guess what? People buy these things more than you think. Like companies that are selling $5,000, $10,000 programs, I know a couple of them that are making $10 million a month. That's a lot of sales. There are so many people that buy this stuff. Despite what you think, people buy expensive ass shit because they want to solve big problems. And when you sell expensive stuff on commission, you get compensated well for it. $500 plus in one sale, or even just $100 in a sale. You're not just selling like some piece of like $20 piece of crap. Okay. Now, assuming you got to this point in the video and you're like, yes, Trevor, I'm sold. I want to start this business model. I want to actually make money online. It sounds a little too good to be true, but I want to get started. And by the way, I just want to say, you actually have to put in the work. Like, this isn't something where you just like lollygag your way to make 3 to 5K per month. You will have to put in the work, but it's 100% doable, and it's the safest way to breaking into the make money online space and to finally hitting your goal. Phase 4 is the step-by-step job acquisition strategy. Now that we understand the opportunity in front of us, how do we actually get started? Well, there's 4 main phases. First, you need to find ideal clients. Then you need to reach out to them. Then you need to go on an interview with them. And then you need to make money. This is the process, okay? And so I have tons of videos on my channel that break down exactly how you need to do this. But basically, to give you just a super quick overview of how to do everything here, you want to start by finding ideal clients. And again, you want to find people on Instagram. Usually Instagram is like the best way to find people like this. You want to find people on Instagram that, again, they have enough of a following count to where you know that they're getting people interested in their stuff. If they have the word DM me in their bio, this is an incredible indicator that they're selling something high ticket, which is what you want, because you want to sell expensive shit. Okay. And if you see this and you see that they have a good following count and you see that they're offering something kind of that intrigues you a little bit, maybe you're interested in helping trainers grow their fitness business. Then it's like, boom, let's go and work for this guy. Let's say Iman, make money online. He teaches people how to make money. You can do that. There's people that teach fitness coaching. They charge $2,000 for online fitness coaching, one-on-one coaching with an expert, helping people lose weight, helping people build muscle, etc. You can go find people like that. Then when it comes to outreach, basically, just to give you an example, you want to start off your outreach message with something, including some sort of element of personalization, right? So, hey, John, I was looking through your page and I love the fact that you talk about keto dieting to help people lose weight. I think it's a unique approach that not too many people talk about. Sorry for coming in cold here, but I was curious if you're looking for any appointment setters or closers to join your sales team. If so, I'm super hungry and I'd love to work with you. Let me know what you think. And if you're interested, I can send over a video introducing myself. Something super, super simple like that. I just freestyled that off the top of my head. Doesn't have to be perfect. Then when it comes to outreach, my students in my one-on-one coaching program, they do about, does this still work? Oh, okay. Students in my one-on-one coaching program, they do about 20 a day, and they land a client and they start working in a business in about 2 weeks. I mean, I help them find ideal clients and send the right outreach messages, but that's just a good kind of example for how much you need to do every single day. Find about 20 people a day, send them outreach messages. Eventually somebody will be interested in you sending over a video. You'll send over a video introducing yourself and why you think you'd be a good fit. Then eventually somebody will want to get on an interview with you, but you'll start working with them and you'll start making money. And it's literally this simple, guys. Now, with that being said, I made this process kind of seem simple. There's a little bit more nuance to it. For example, how do you find ideal clients without getting scammed? How do you find offers where you won't get ripped off? How do you find offers where you're not going to trade all your time and only make 1K a month? How do you find offers of people that are actually interested in working with you? How do you send the right messages to people in order to qualify them and get them to want to check you out versus some of the other people messaging them? How do you crush an interview so that you make an incredible impression? How do you focus on building your skills so that you make more money? And this is where I help people with my one-on-one coaching program. Because this entire 4-step process right here, we go through this, plus we go through the next steps after that. My program literally will get you to 5 to 10K per month, and it's guaranteed. Meaning if you don't get there, I give you an entire refund on the price of the program. That is what's inside of my program, and it works. Now, if you want to just learn more about this process, maybe this is your first time seeing me, just go check out some of my other videos and we go a little bit more in depth. You can find like a video that's like step-by-step how to make 3 to 5K per month or something like that. That kind of breaks down this process specifically right here. Now that you kind of like know that you want to do appointment setting and info product sales. But if you are like thinking to yourself right now, Trevor, this is extremely valuable and I can see how working with a coach and getting one-on-one help from somebody who has already gone through the entire process and has also taught students how to go through this entire process, where we have students like Morgan making $400 in a day, Muhammad making $700 in a week, James making $2,000 in a week. where I've already done this myself and I've already created a system that actually works for my students in order to make this work. If you see the value in that, and if you see if you see the value in getting assistance from somebody a couple steps ahead of you who can help you avoid all the troubles and the pitfalls, then what I'd like to encourage you to do is to simply just book a call with me. I'm not going to sell you on some cheap little course. I'm not going to sell you on some bullshit. I'm going to keep it real with you. I'm going to ask you some questions, get a good idea of where you're at right now in life, where you want to get to, some of the things that you feel might be holding you back. And then if it makes sense, on that free one-on-one coaching call, then I'll run you through a little bit more about what I do and how I can help you specifically. So if you're interested in that, there will be a link in the description to book a time on my calendar. But hopefully you guys got some value out of this. If you have any questions, you can shoot me a message on Instagram. But you guys take care and have a fantastic rest of your day.